The tourism industry in Nigeria lost more than 770,000 jobs as a result of the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. The World Bank estimates that Nigeria needs to spend $10 billion annually for the next 30 years to bridge the deficit. Ola Awakon looks at some of the activities in commemorating this year's World Tourism Day.
Welcome to Ekpe. This is one of the divisions of Lagos with attractive tourism sites, the water and the fishes. The celebrations of culture and tradition and the crafts. All these are a few of the tourism potential of Lagos. And the commemoration of this year's World Tourism Day is another opportunity to talk about the plans to develop the sector in the area.
The future of Ekpe in tourism in the next 2 years, my projection is Ekpe to the world is going to be wow. And before you know it, all our festivals and every of our potentials in Ekpe, before you know it, it's been facelift, a new face. And we're able to generate more IGRs, we're able to generate more employment in Ekpe.
Ekpe is the fish hub of Lagos State, the fish basket. Everybody, even from beyond the shore of Nigeria, they have to leave their destination to Ekpe to get fish.
Provision of adequate infrastructure is a requirement to achieve the set goals.
We need to provide infrastructures, what people can come to see. When they travel out of this country, what do they go for? We need to reproduce them here, both in Ekpe and in surrounding environment. That way, more people patronize this place.
The tourism sector suffered a big hit during the COVID-19 pandemic last year. Travel agencies, aviation, tour guides and hoteliers all count their losses and finding it difficult to bounce back. This tourism operator laments the degree of loss incurred.
Using myself as a case study, maybe from 1 to 10, imagine I was making 10 and now I'm making 1.5. Yes, that's how much it have affected me as an individual, because tourism is about movement, it's about people patronizing, and we are coming up again. We are strong, we are coming up, but honestly, the COVID pandemic affected us 100%.
The survey that we did, we were able to see that we interviewed over 1,000 entrepreneurs that work in the tourism and creative industry, and all of them, so 100% of them, spoke about the effects that it had, but significantly about 70% spoke that they had then had a loss of income for 3 months, and they foresaw that it will be until 2022, which is the second quarter of 2022, before they hoped that they could get back to how things were.
This is the commemoration of World Tourism Day organized by the ministry in charge in Lagos. It is a true reflection of the theme Tourism for Inclusive Growth, as representatives from related ministries are on hand to spell out their connection to tourism. Transportation is a key factor in tourism, and Lagos State government and tour lovers are advised to be more proactive in this regard.
We are always looking at tourism as, you know, oh, there has to be maybe flight. We have to travel by flight. We have to, you know, travel out. But when we're looking at domestic tourism, do you know something as simple as having a motorbike, having a tricycle can take you from one point to other as long as it is well organized? You know, we have our waterways, a ferry, a 1-hour ride on a ferry.
We need to start to come up with more innovative ways to say, do we get tour buses? Can we look at the BRT routes, for example, and use tour buses to ply those routes? How do we even start having better tours, more tours around the city?
There are other noticeable setbacks that need to be addressed in the tourism sector.
Tafawa Balewa used to be the Prime Minister of Nigeria. The office that Tafawa Balewa used as a Prime Minister is in Lagos. As we talk today, where is that office? What is it being used for? Last year I wanted to find out more details about it, and I discovered that the bank is using the premises. For heaven's sake, if we're talking about history and we're talking about tourism, that is one of the places that needed to be preserved. That is history on its own. Why would you want to rent out a place like that to somebody else to make use of? So I will say no, we are not, and a whole lot needs to be done.
But the Commissioner for Tourism, Art and Culture in the state believes the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has strategic plans in place.
The Lagos State government has chosen to develop, to ensure that every practitioner is part of this development. All the agencies that need to have a formulate whatever law to support tourism in Lagos State are aware of what they need to do to ensure that we have the best tourism destination in Lagos State.
For the development of tourism in Lagos and in Nigeria, it is said that tourism sector should be able to connect with other sectors for the residents of Lagos and Nigeria to be able to enjoy the benefits and the importance of tourism as it is being enjoyed in the global community. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.